Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class, day number 33, and we are at the end of the course now. Before I start for today's class, let's have a quick recap what we have done. A very quick recap what we have done and what the major things you have to be understand, you have to be learn when you're going for your examination, ITSM exam. Okay. So we started with the basics of ITL, that what is ITL for, what practices it includes, and then we started on the ITSM overview. Mainly in this exam, these topics are divided in the three major sections. One is operate, one is maintain, and one is improve. When I say operate means how you're offering to your customers. That is mainly service catalog and request management come under. When I say maintain, it work on the incident and problem. So you can do your day-to-day job, day-to-day work. And when I say improve, that how the request or how the changes can be go in the production, what process it follow, and along with this, it has a release management as well. To support this, we have few supporting modules as well, like CMDB, or we call it as a configuration management. We have a knowledge management, and we learn about and we think we go through about service portfolio management as well. Multiple roles involved in this complete ITSM implementation process: owner, service owner, requester, end user, change manager, incident manager, problem manager, incident user, approver, requester, CAB manager, CAB approval, ECAB kind of things. Multiple rules are available. Every module has its own set of concepts, but majorly what we discuss, that how this module get activated in ServiceNow. What I can say is a core plugin. Second, we see about the roles available in that particular part. I am again putting a lot of emphasis on the role because question come directly on the role part, that to do this part, how this particular or what particular role is required to give to a user. So very carefully you have to be read about this. Let's say if I say if or which role is required to promote a major incident or to accept a major incident. So don't get confused. It is not the incident manager. It can be the major incident manager role, MIM role, I can say. Okay. On third, we discuss about the life cycle, the 4 steps, 5 steps life cycle. That from, if I talk about the incident, what we have like detect, sorry, not detect, create and classify, then prioritize, then assign, and then finally close it. In the same manner, in the change, we have a scoping, approval, implementation, and closure part. In the problem, we have the similar things: detections, classifications, kind of things. And finally, we go for the RC and the closing part. This is important because question come in between lines as well, that if you want to do this exercise, or if you want to do this, let's say where the implementation task work, in which particular life cycle of the change incident task works. So you should know that these are the things where it works. Then we pick up the CSDM and the CMDB part. In the CSDM, mainly service offering relationships are very much important, that how this relationship has been built. And CSDM 4 we discuss in depth. The knowledge management, knowledge articles, we discuss who can create, when can create, what are the other functionality available in that to do that part. Okay, we have a KM portals, guided setups are also available on that part. Then incident management is the basic one, very basic, but yes, important is that in the incident, we have the major incident as well. So question can come in the both side. It can be property point of view, it can be on the form point of view, it can be on the UI action point of view. We have to be go each and everything, specifically assignments, how these incidents get assigned. Assigned, not assigned to, I'm talking here. Assignment group, I'm talking specifically here. Then on the then on the problem, we discuss about like problem task. RCA non-error is another important point, that how does non-error get created, communicate, fix, communicate, work around the two different things which we discuss, and when it will be available, that part. On the change management, we discuss about the change. Okay, change is very tough part, I can say, lengthy part, because it includes a lot of different things as well, like change model. What is the purpose of change model? Fit in use, fit in purpose, fit for use and fit for purpose. That is the main fundamental principle of that life cycle. Then we see models changes without model. We see about the blackout window and maintenance window, conflict detection, scheduling assistant, cab workbench, options in the cab workbench. We see the workflows and the flows in the changes, and finally risk with plugin, without plugin. We discuss on that particular part, and also we discuss about the change approval policies and the change task and how the change and incident can be related. Okay. Then on the release management, a small one, but the core concepts are important to understand. What is release, product, feature, release phases, and how they're been interrelated. And finally, we discuss on the SC and RM, service catalog and request management, two different things. What is why catalog and why request, how to create, where to create, cart layouts, available for, not available for, or I can say the user criteria we discuss, variable set we discuss, that is important in that particular part. And finally, we discuss on the SPM, that is how the services can be maintained. It can be retired, pipeline, or the catalog part. Now, all things has been done as per my understanding, my experience in this particular training. Few things are still on the supporting part. Okay. And which includes, if I say, or if I'll bring on the screen here, this one. Now, Create, we discussed that how you can go and download your documents for the process workshop, where you can find the templates and all the things will be there. Now, when we go for the more discussion, we find the term called requirement. Okay. Requirement in a simple layman language is means something a user want to achieve. A need is a requirement. I want this thing. It is my requirement. I want this training. This is my requirement. Okay. So requirement can be in the two parts or the two types, functional and the non-functional. Mainly when I say the non-functional, I'm talking about the technical perspective. Okay. And when I say the functional, which includes like what is the problem, why it is there, how to solve it. Not basically how to, basically in the functional we have a all what is the problem, then business driver behind that, why we need this thing mainly, I can say. Then what is the input, what is the output, expected and actual outputs or inputs, I can say, and what is the possible expectations you have from this particular requirement. Like if I say, what is the functional requirement of this training? Atul, functional means I want to be get new job, I want to get enhance my knowledge. But technical means that is any technical solution available on that particular part? No, if you say, Atul, can you give me a training? Sorry, I cannot give you training. So technically it's not possible for me. Okay. Any coding required, any scripting required, any enhancement required, any customization required, any configuration required, all these things come under that particular part that is called the non-functional or the technical part. Is it actually achievable? Is it actually maintainable? So these things we have to be discussed. So when I say when you go for the ServiceNow implementation part of any module, this particular concept will always in your mind that is it able to do? Is it actually feasible to do? It is easy to maintain. And to understand this part, I strongly recommend you go and participate in the ServiceNow community, guys. Community is full of adventures, full of surprises. People put question like anything, and you will surprise. Oh my God, people are looking for this as well. I was checking the community, I guess yesterday or day before yesterday. There was a person who put a question: how we can track a effort of an agent, that how much time he spent on a knowledge article to solve an issue. Two different things. I'm not looking forward to how much time it take to solve the issue. I want to track the time of a user or the agent, how much time he spent on the knowledge article. Come on, there's no field available. No field available on the form. Then how you track? So these type of use cases, these type of challenges come there. And when you go and read, you will enjoy it. That is what this particular concept says. Don't blindly go, okay, it can be done. No. I can tell you, by seeing the current technology progress, there is nothing which we cannot do. By hook, by crook, by coding, by scripting, by configuration, by customization, I can create anything, any complex things in service now. But is it good to go? It is good. It is a way to create. It is easy to maintain. In Dubai, there's a big tower. Burj Khalifa is there. So big, so big, so big. Nobody think about that earlier that it can be done. But still it's done. But is it easy to maintain? Not sure. How the people will clean that glasses? Can you imagine? We says, oh my God, this is so beautiful, so big. But understand the requirements. That's good. They want to make it as a tourism for the tourism. It's very good. But if technically I think, is it feasible? Feasible, yes, we have made it. It is easy to maintain. I can say yes, because we have a technology now. Nobody was know that AI will come and remove everything or update everything. 2 days back, there was a video on the, I guess I saw on Instagram or on YouTube. In India, there is a place or there is a state called Odisha. They launch their news channel and the news anchor is not a human being. It is a AI generated person who is circulating, who is telling the news in a manner like this has been done. Now the question comes, functionally yes, technically yes, we have done. How easy to maintain? What is the drawbacks? This is what technically we have to be thinking. So forget that cases come in the service now part. So your user will put a lot of questions, but you as the implementation manager have to be think that is it easy to do? And when we talk about technical requirements specifically, we have to be think about these things. This is what provided by service now. Okay, this is things what matter mainly here, that if you go from down, sorry, lower to upper part, it is low risk, it is high risk, high complex. They says if you have any requirement, better to create a new form, list, style, labor or UI policies. Low risk stuff, easy to maintain, easy to extend. But if you are not able to achieve a result by this way, then go to data dictionary, data policies, UI policies, and override and extend. Means use the same and put your own code, but don't make the changes in the original one. Copy and do it. Business rule, client script, UI pages, state models. But if you are going more up, which includes client scripts, client side that DOM manipulation, kind of a mainly data models on the ground level, you're making changes. API call, script includes you're making changes, then it is a too much risk. It's a too much risk. There was a discussion going on in one of the project I was discussing. And when that person put a question that few of my customers or one of my customers want that I want to modify incident management module only for one department. What is the best solution? Someone says go for the domain separation. Nice option. Someone says go for the scoped application. Another option. This is what is we guys have to be doing. And I came to know that there is a table called ticket as well. If let's try to see. Is a table incident change problem is a table. There's a table named with the ticket. Even I never knew that part. That person, one of my friend who was working with me on that particular project, year 2 year back, it's approximately. He says, Atul, you know, there's a table called ticket as well. I said, come on. I got the white beard, but never know about this thing that there's a table. Or search it. See, oh my God. Extend it from the task table itself. Come on. So this is what We come to know when we learn this thing, when we explore this thing. So ServiceNow says it's good because you need to be implemented, you have to be satisfy your customers, their needs, but see this risk level, complex level from these are lower, medium and high risk. Don't do these things, please. Request, don't go up to that level immediately. Think alternatives. That is more important, very much important. Everything must have an alternative. Never say blindly to the to your customer it can be done by this way. No, come, go and think. Go and think how it can be done. Okay, so this is what a small point about the requirement. Now next we have a ATF, automated testing framework. We saw that ServiceNow has everything. ServiceNow has a product for the developers. ServiceNow has a product for the consultants. But what about the testing team? Then ServiceNow launched this product called the ATF, Automated Testing Framework, to test the ServiceNow functionality. Test cases were written by the testers on the Excel sheet. Every time when they want to be run the similar test case, it takes time. ServiceNow say, let me solve out your problem. They created few test cases. Let's see if I have that plugin available. This one, automated test framework. This. So ServiceNow provide me test cases for incident, change, problem, request, knowledge, multiple modules with the steps they have given. But ServiceNow say that we can use the ATF only and only for the functional testing. We can test the logics, but we cannot test the filter or UI level changes. That you have a form button here, now you move to here. Can I test? No, you cannot test these things. ServiceNow provide this quick test for almost every module. Quick test, not here. It's a quick test suits. So for if you want to go for the incident, you can go and check it. Let me show that how ServiceNow provide this. It's a suite test. Okay, wait. Automated here, and if you click on this, let me go. Did I forget? Oh, it's a package. For the change management, they have 31 test cases. If you want to learn change management, incident management, ATF is the best way. Don't execute. Let's say I want to go for a create change. Anything there? Create change. A simple one I want to know. Let's say, okay, create change via service portal. If you don't know the steps, go ahead and check it. See, they have a steps as well. This is what ServiceNow provide. We use ATF up to the non-production environment, but never use the ATF in the production environment. Production testing must be done by a human being, not by the system. This is what this ATF says. Different course available as a part of the micro certification. You can go, it's more than 4 or 5 hours courses available in ServiceNow. How to get the test suites, test packages, test plan, everything you can see and you can learn about there. Okay, this is what is come under the ATF. Now, important point, PA versus reporting. What it says, performance analytics. Sorry, I always take time to pronounce this word. Performance analytics versus reporting. Why there's a difference between these two? What reporting says? Reporting says that where we are at point of time. Where we are at point of time. And performance and analytics tell me where we want to go or where we will be. This is the major difference between these two. Reporting, we saw the standard reporting, we saw how a company predict that this Christmas or this Eid I have this much business. Next Christmas or next Eid I will be getting this much business. This year how much I got is a reporting. How much I'm going to be earned or estimated in next season or after or next Eid or next Christmas, next Diwali. It's a performance analytics. In the PA, we do a calculations, we have a factors, we have a indicators, we have a breakdowns to understand that how we can achieve this goal. Company says by 2025 we are going to be reduce this many man-force. By 2030, Indian or the world economy will reach up to this level. How they're doing this part? This is all by PA. PA plus PI. Predictive intelligence. ML and ML basically machine language and artificial intelligence they use together and then they bring this thing. Mainly in PI we use ML only, machine language. These two are going to be very strong part. And once again, it's a reminder for everybody. On 3rd of August, there is a breakpoint session. Breakpoint session or something is there by ServiceNow. Senior developer advocates on the Venture release. Strongly recommendation, go and register and attend that session. A lot of new things they will bring it up. AI, App Engine Studio, they're bringing the new features. And don't miss these sessions. It can be midnight, it can be any time of yours. Try to attend these sessions. Okay, so this is what normally we call it as we work in the PA and reporting. Nothing in the deep. PA require a licensing. Definitely, it's called the performance analytics. Let's say, do I have this one? I'm sure I don't. Like this. Admin console. I can see here troubleshoot usage because I don't have any specific plugin activated or something like that, so it is not giving me the correct points, but I can see here some severity based incident or some severity based questions will be there. It use the indicators, when to check, where to check, on which point to check, on which parameter to be checked. Again, full-fledged course available on the ServiceNow microcerts. Go and do it that part. Okay. Now a next term is called the DevOps. Look like a very small 6 alphabets word, dev and ops. If you ask someone, DevOps means where developer and operation team work together. But how? The fundamental lies here is called the CI and CD, continuous improvement and continuous deployment, not the development. I personally work in this domain in 2015 somewhere, but it was very short span of time. 6 to 8 months, we see that how these things can be automated. The concept says that if my developer is doing any changes in the code, they should not wait for hours or days to get that code moved to the next environment. Then there's a concept called DevOps. As soon as the code checking has been done, build should be ready and deployed to the next environment. This is what fundamental of DevOps. ServiceNow also provide that functionality of DevOps, but as per my experience, I did not see a lot of customers. A lot means a lot of customers is using this. Very minimum one. And it required a little deep understanding about the, see, I have a DevOps as well here. It's like you have to be set up the complete pipeline. Pipeline means from where the changes will come, how this will be picked up, what is the criteria, how it can be checked in and go to the next level. So if you want to work in the DevOps area, the change management is important point here. It's a trigger point here. So like we have a pipelines. If anything is out of the box, nothing is there out of the box as of now. No demo data is given by ServiceNow. This is what a small concept of DevOps. I'm not going in deep because this is not required as of now, guys. So don't take me wrong. You're just putting 1 or 2 liners. This is just to give you that these are the modules which can be supporting factors when you implement ITSM for your customers. Okay, then CIM, continual improvement management. I did little R&D on that part, and I have my video as well on my channel. It says they just get an idea. How to track that idea? They just send an email to his manager ignored it. Or that idea has been implemented, but he did not get the credits. Then how to track it? So ServiceNow says there is a module available called the CIM. It's not there. Let me see if I can install plugin. This one, continual improvement management. Let me activate this plugin. So this plugin basically help you to track your improvements plan. And improvement can be in the quantity and in the quality. Improvement can be in X department, in Y department, in X sector, the Y X sector. So again, now you need to be understand after 30 days of course, you should understand that it is not always necessary for a human being to think technically. We have to be think functionally as well. Ideas are things, right? Like my son says sometime. So on Sunday, me and my son go to Gurdwara, and after the all prayers, we're coming back. We sit in the bus, and he put a thought. He gave me an idea. He said, "What is the time now?" I said, "It's 2:30." Okay. So how much time is left for the evening? By 5 o'clock? I said we still have two and a half in our bucket. Okay. And see, we are sitting in the bus. He says, let's do one thing. let's go to that musical park, spend 20-30 minutes. Okay, then there's another nearby park. I'll go there and spend 1 hour, and then we will come back. Why? Because he know that he's in bus now. He don't want to be walk much, and bus will drop directly after that musical park only. This is what the idea he got. And he convinced me. See, we have still 2.5 hours in our bucket. Why want to we go to home? We want to be sleep. We'll sleep together in the night. Don't worry, Papa. I'll help you and we'll this thing, we'll do that thing. And he make that idea. It's improvement idea. And he gets success in that. But how to track these things in the business level? That is not easy, right? It's a very small idea. It's just thought. One individual I can still keep in mind. But in my company, 100 people are working, 1,000 people are working. How these things can be tracked? These things can be tracked via the CIM, continual improvement management. A proper life cycle it has. It has the benefits as well. That how you're going to be track this particular stuff. Okay. Now one thing which I guess I missed out when we talk about the PA, performance analytics, few things need to be remembered, or it has some set of process. See, I cannot evaluate the performance just for the last 2 days records. Maybe last 2 days they just ask a lot of questions, but I cannot say that Tejas is very brilliant student. Where in the last 28 days, Surbhi and Farah was on the top. It means to get the PE part, I need a solid data to analyze. So the first step in the PA says generate the data. You should have a sufficient data to analyze. At least if a business has the last 2 seasons, maybe Christmas, Eid, Diwali, sales data, then they are easily predict for the next year. Once you get the data, then you have to be run the jobs to get more data, more accurate data, relevant data, current data. Then what is the sales going at point of time? Then you need to populate that score on the basis of your indicators, on the basis of breakdown. How much sale was done on the day one on the Christmas, on the 24th, 25th, 26th. Then you can divide more in the first half, second half, in the dinner time, in the lunch time, in the afternoon time. How much sales has been done for the kids, infants, male, female, or the old age. And then finally, you track your KPIs. If I reach up to that KPI, it means I'm good to go for the next level. So this is what the PA do. Okay, now let's search for this. Oh, let me reload my page. Today's all about these things. All side parts I can say, but it is important. Okay, go. Why not able to see continual improvement? Why it's not installed? Still should install this. This second time that it is not get installed. Even I tried for the service owner workspace as well. Okay, we'll see on that particular part. Okay. DevOps we done. CIM. Okay. CIM we were discussing. So in the CIM, mainly number one, you have to be identify your ideas. That what idea you have. So if I say like maybe you can say, Atul, in the ITBM, the table which you show us has the same thing. Idea become demand, demand become project, project become normal, agile, and then it become a BAU. Something similar is there, but when I raise an idea, I have to put some benefits as well. As I say, they just give me an idea. Atul, why not you start this thing as well? Oh, nice. What benefit I will get? Tell me. Will I get more leads? Will I get more people? Will I educate more? Will I share the knowledge with the more people, or what is the benefit? Then you have to define the benefits. And once that benefit has been designed or defined, then we go to the next level for the measurement of KPI and the impact. It's a complete life cycle. It is a complete life cycle. It's field already installed, right? Let me come here. Not sure why it's not giving me this thing. Let me log out and log in. It's saying installed, but still not able to see. Let me do. You know how to clear the cache? यहाँ पर भी होता है. It happened here as well. Not sure why it's not showing to me. Continual improvement. Something wrong with my no. Sorry, something wrong with this. Plugin has been installed, but it's not showing here. Now tell me what is the solution for this problem? Anybody has any idea what is the problem solution for this particular problem? Think. It happens practically. Okay, so this is what the CIM specifically say. Track your ideas on the internal level with the help of this business, not business case, benefits, areas, quantity, quality wise, and then proceed and go for your KPIs calculation. Why I'm saying, because when you're going to be implement ITSM, your customer says, hey, can I do this thing as well? I want to be improve this thing, how it can be done. Then you can track those things in the idea. There's a one more module, if maybe you know or not, called the process of not process. What work optimization. Let me tell you, I have 2 videos as well on that. Process optimization and the workplace optimization. Let me see, I have that plugin or not. No, I don't have a plugin available. That is called the process optimization, that you want to understand that why your incidents are reopened again and again. Who is reopening it again and again? You say to go to list view and find out. No. If you have thousands and thousands of incidents, then how you do that part? So there's a module available in ServiceNow that's called the process optimization, and there's another module available called the Spotlight. Spotlight is different than the list view. In the list view, you can do maybe filtering, sorting with few parameters. But in the Spotlight, we can do the filtering on the basis of the weightage. I want to see the records or the incident which has been created 30 days back, which has the priority this, which has a category this, and which has a short description contain this. हाँ अतुल हो जाएगा ना, डाउनलोड करो एक्सेल में हो जाएगा. Why want to go Excel? And it will give me sequencing 1 2 3 4 5. I want the incident should be in the spotlight format. It's again a different module, I'm telling you. But again, this is available on the YouTube. Don't think that I'm publicizing it, but these are the very common and out of the box module. You have to just install and you can get your understanding clear on that particular part. Okay. So Spotlight is also very important. It is mainly used, what I can say, to put your records in a manner where you can put more emphasis on a specific use case. Okay, this is see, I'm again, we cannot go much in deep because it will create a lot of confusion in your mind. But I'm telling you, with the part of ITSM, you can explore these 2-3 modules as well. Spotlight is very good, very good. I'm telling you. Okay, so now we are reached almost at the last part. PI is stand for the predictive intelligence. Again, it works on the data. Minimum data requirement is 30,000 record. If you want to predict anything, that what will happen if these changes goes fail or these many changes goes fail. It is required a license, definitely come with the complete dashboards kind of stuff, and currently a lot of customers using this. PA is and PI is a lot of customers using at point of time. Not that much easy to implement. Not that much easy to implement, but because it work on the data, the background logics has been given. The background logics has been given. The stuff has been mentioned. But give me a minute, guys. Okay, but to do this part, we need a data. Again, you can put the breakdowns, you can put your indicators, and then you can use that part. ठीक है. ठीक. Now, 2 points. How I can improve the productivity or the customer experience. And now we have a concept called the virtual agent. Chatbots are the virtual agent. 1 minute, guys. Okay. So we have a concept called the virtual agent. Password reset, printer configuration, not able to get some required information. So that can be used by the virtual agent. So if you come here and see this box, this is virtual agent, but very clearly, very specifically, this required a complete configuration, guys. Like interview. Okay, introduce yourself. Done. What's your experience? Done. What's your salary expectation? Done. What's the work culture? Done. What's the benefit if you hire you? Done. So there's a sequence. Like if you want to make a cup of tea, it is never possible that you switch off the gas and then you put everything in the boil or in the fry pan. It's never possible. It is a step by step. So everything which you see here, email. I want to configure the email. Let me show you a normal example. Air India. This one, Air Maharaja. Nothing, it's a chatbot. Need booking. See, it says this, how this message is coming. Not a rocket science. It's all configuration has been done in the background. A complete process flow has been designed on that particular part. Okay. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like if I go here, let me go on the ICICI Bank just to show you a few more cases. It's not only this thing. Ask Apple or this one. See these options. These are the topics. Everything has been configured properly. I want to know about the saving account. What you want to do? These are the inputs. I want to know about this. Okay, click here. Back to menu. I want to know about the send money. You can use this thing. So all these are nothing but is all the configuration has been done in virtual agent. Everything has been done in ServiceNow. Also, this can be done now, and they are enhancing it. The
So
last,
actually,
good.
sorry, just one question. So the way we configured FAQ, right, before the virtual agent, right, on the service portal, we have lots of FAQs and knowledge articles, just like that, right? Now virtual agent has come in. So both will be linked to knowledge management because FAQs usually we
It's not only knowledge management or the article. Your
hmm.
virtual agent can do a lot of things for you. Password unlocking can be done by the virtual agent as well.
Okay, the whole activity rather. I mean, it's not the reading, right? It's the actual work as well.
Actual work it can be done. Right. This is what
Uh,
the benefit.
hmm.
I want to
And,
know. Okay,
hmm,
now if you say I want to know my tracker status,
hmm,
this one. Okay, let me put hello. This is type menu. I want to know about the tag request. As per you, it can just tell you the discussions or the points, but we can configure up to that level that it can go in your account and get the information for you. Definitely some authentication need to be put here. Definitely, that's the one thing, but it can be doable part in this. And this is all about the flow
hmm.
chart, nothing else. It's all flow charts, diagrams you have to be defined.
Oh, flow designer, huh?
Yes, not flow designer,
Hmm.
but something similar. Means when you work, you get a
Hmm.
automatic flow has been created.
Okay.
So now let me show you. Mm, can you go on the mute? I guess you are some TV is going on in background. Let's say virtual agent transfer to this live agent. I'm talking to a virtual agent. I told please transfer my call to the agent. This is what we have to be do. The good one is that it's like a drag and drop as of now. So you can see here. I'm looking for something good. Deflection, error handling. Let's say this. So now this is small one. You put some topic not found. Show sorry message, wrong topic. Please put a right message. This is all can be done in the virtual agent and
Hmm.
enhance.
Okay.
And the second last point is NLU, natural language understanding. Nowadays, ServiceNow introduce a lot of new concepts. Give you example here. Reports, view and run report. And I click on the create report. I am a new user in ServiceNow. I don't know what is the table name of incident. What I will do, I'll go here. Incident priority, PRIO, right? Priority is high. I get my results. This is what the natural language. Is this helpful? I said yes. So that system enhance its thing. It is nothing. It's like a artificial intelligence only or machine language only. But see the improvement methods. Do you think the people sitting on the board level, director level, they know this coding and all the things? They just want to write it simple. You want to see. And urgency is urgency. Urgency is low. No, it's not able to understand. It means urgency is low. See, all things can be done. This is what the natural language processing. Now, with this, only two things are pending. Number one, and this is very common question come to me. Atul, I want to improve my processes. How to start? Where to start? So number one part, if you want to improve your incident, change your problem, start from the basics. See, do you have any unwanted attributes or the dictionary entries on the form level, which is not used? You can hide it, you can automate it, kind of things. This is the first part. Then see that as of now, if anything is going on the manual level, can I enhance it? Like my customer is running the cab in the Excel sheet. Can I enhance it? I can do by introducing the cab workbench. They have a SLA and every month they have a blame game of the departments. Why not I can implement the OLS there? Root cause was identified, but there is no KB article for this. Can I not make that field mandatory? That without root cause, you cannot close this problem records. So these things you have to be find out. And I'm again, don't think big in the first step. Think small. Small, make it as a big. Then if you want to go for the more improvements, specifically like I can say SLA level, see the SLA which are not in use or very rarely used or has some wrong expectation. P1 should be resolved in 10 minutes, not a possible case in any way. Try to be negotiated with the customers. Review your incident, changes, problem after 6 months, 8 months, see the data. That how many incidents, how many changes, how many problem records has been created on a particular CI or particular reason or a particular cause or particular resolved in that particular resolution code. Can I automate that part? This is what the improvement methods come with you. And always had some benchmarks that if my product, if my module is given up to this much result minimum, then I can say yes, it is in the good form. KPI must be there, but never commit over KPIs. That can be problematic for you. That is very much important. Never commit the over KPIs. We can do this thing, we can do this thing, we can do this thing. No, that is the overcommitment, always killing part. If you are confident, only then go, otherwise don't go for that part. Okay, so these are the few improvements stuff. And also there were the two things which I guess we did not discuss in change and introduced by ServiceNow in the latest release called the change success score. I have that. This one, change success score. I want to know that how many changes get successful. See, you cannot do mathematical operation, percentage kind of things in the standard reporting. For this, you have to use the predictive intelligence. Sorry, performance analytics. So you can do this percentage one. This is a new dashboard provided by ServiceNow to know. There is a formula, there is a method has been given in the background. This is just one slide I did, I guess. So I just remember now that because it was part of something which I did with the DevOps part. Okay, so there are indicators, there are formula to do this part. And the another one which ServiceNow introduced called a change velocity. This one, no, I don't have that plugin installed. Change velocity basically from the DevOps perspective. How many changes are in progress? How many changes are in cab as of now? Because velocity means that you want to know that how much change process is going on. Now the question comes, why only change? Because if a change fail, it can be a source for the problem and the incident. If a change fail, your system will go down. So more emphasis has been given on the change part. You can see the breakdown on the model type, that how many models has been used, how many changes in the pipeline, means assess, authorize, schedule, or in the schedule in which environment they are, in the dev, they are test, in the beta, or in the production environment. This is what we can achieve with the help of the change velocity dashboard. And with this, our course has been completed. 1 minute for any question answer, and then we go for the finally closer part. Any doubt, any question you want to know, please start your training on the now learning. That is important because things are fresh in your mind. You can go for the training and then appear for the examination. Read line by line, word by word in that particular training. Must. No exception, I can say. Nothing will come outside from that book. Guaranteed, I can give you in the written paper. Not a single word will come from that outside from that book. Every question will come from that book only. Okay, so no question. Let me take a formally closer of this course now. But before we close, okay, I would like to thanks to each one of you, your parents, your family, your spouse, your kids who supported you to get up early in the morning and giving time to you for your studies. In the beginning of the day, office times are clashing, maybe you're getting late or maybe you're skipping some meetings. For that also, I would like to be thanks to each one of you. Okay, as a tradition, which I always follow, and I can say that Farah and Surbhi know because they are the one who started this course from the day one. We started our course with the prayer to God to give us a strength, to give us a power to complete this part. And now it's time to say thanks back to God who helped us for the last 33 days. We are able to concentrate, sit together, share the knowledge between us, and then we're able to close it. So I'll take 30-second pause here. To whom you worship, pray to God, thanks to God, so that we can move forward and finally close this course. Okay. It was my first experimental batch on the ITSM, and I would like to be thanks once again specifically to Farah to push this batch to me as experimental because I never take this batch earlier. And now after putting these videos on the YouTube, I'm getting a lot of demand as well. Okay, formally, we are closing this course. Tomorrow there will be no class. I already added you guys in my alumni group. In case you have any question, you can put it there. We may close that our WhatsApp group as well, and all the discussion will be happen in that part. Last but not least, Tejas, Surbhi and Samira, please. So Samira, you have to be connected with me on the LinkedIn. That is must for you now. No time has been left on that part. Okay. And Tejas and Surbhi, I shared the recommendation link with you guys. Please do the recommendation in next 1 or 2 days. And today I'm going to formally put this closer on the LinkedIn, and you can share with your friends. Till the time, thank you so much once again. Thanks to my family as well, my wife, my kid, who supported me to get up early in the morning and make it possible. Any last words from your side? Please go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say thank you. I mean, I know we still have to study a lot. You gave us the knowledge, the idea, right? Now just we need to drill it down more so that we can actually get our hands on that
Yes.
particular part. So we will, I mean, your part is done. Now our part is left and we'll try to do it. So thank you for the knowledge that we shared with us.
Thank you.
Me too, Atul and all the team. I want to thank you all for this opportunity. Really, it was an opportunity for me to go deep, to go deeply through different modules and ServiceNow and to share this knowledge together. Thank you so much, Atul. Thank you all the team for all this period passed together. And hope to see each other in other sessions, maybe advanced sessions. Yes,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Ready
and
for some more?
keep in touch in the WhatsApp group to
Yes.
voilà, to grow and to learn and grow together, as Atul
Yeah.
always says. Yeah.
Right, right. Don't worry, Farah, get ready for some surprises batches.
Yes.
I'm in the plan to start something new now.
Okay,
Maybe
great.
time, but I'm in progress.
Okay, great. Okay,
Sure.
let us know. Yeah.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, guys? So we can close it.
Yes, Atul. Thank you. Thanks for all knowledge again. Thanks everybody for all support and all. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Atul, for the knowledge.
Maybe we can switch on the video if everybody's okay. Not look good, but still can we do? Okay.
Yeah, not so good.
You. Samir, anything from your side? Hello.
Hello.
Good to know. Good to know. Don't worry, I'm not going to take any picture for this one because it's not looks good here. Okay. Tell you guys once again, thank you so much to everybody for supporting me, giving me chance to share my knowledge. And let's be in the world now. Take care. And tomorrow you can sleep easily. Don't worry.
Have a good day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Yeah, thank
Bye bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks
Bye.
everybody. Bye.